Chippokes State Park is over about 1,800 acres. The park is located in Surrey, Virginia, which is in the Tidewater area of Southern Virginia. My name is Trevor Johnston. I'm the park manager at Chippokes State Park. I oversee the daily operations of the park, make sure it's running smoothly and effectively for guests of all ages, make sure they have great experience when they're out here. Currently, Chippokes State Park has 10 miles of trail, and that number is increasing. We're building more trails right now, so that number will be going up very soon. But those trails are for hiking, biking, horseback riding. Guests of all ages can take almost all of our trails with comfort and ease. Chippokes State Park features some of the most early farmland that you'll see in the early United States of America. It is notable for having over 400 years of continuous farming here. When guests are out here, they can see how the fields were farmed back then as they can today. The Farm and Forestry Museum features about 150 to 200 years of historical implements that were used by farmers in the area. Tools, carriages, just different items that these farmers would use to make the land bountiful. Our main historical structure that a lot of guests will visit is the Jones Stewart Mansion. It's almost 175 years old and was the home for several families throughout their time here at Chippokes. The house is really a time capsule where you can step back and see how the most recent owners of the house, the Stewarts, lived before they gave the park to the state. There's a lot of their furniture is still in there, so guests can actually see their collections, items that they lived with and had. So there's a lot of cool artifacts and furniture that's in there for guests who enjoy that kind of programming. We have over 8 miles of horse trail. It was something that was championed by our Friends of Chippokes State Park volunteer group. So 8 miles where guests are able to park their vehicles. We have a corral that the horses can be put in while the guests are, waiting to go out on the trails. The trails will take you through all the historic farm fields. So as they're going around, they'll be passing by maybe the farmers out there doing their thing, continuing that legacy of 400 years of farming. They'll pass by some of our historic cabins, which were the houses of some of the tenant farmers that lived on the park after the Civil War. So they get to see a lot of the park as they're going around. The park currently has a few animals that are still taken care of by rangers. These mainly consist of our chickens, ducks, and some of our pigs. But we also have a bunch of cows that are taken care of by our farmers who actually take care of the land. They take care of cattle here on the park as well. The farmers also take care of a lot of the fields that we have. They grow a variety of historic crops, including soybeans, peanuts, sometimes cotton, corn. They really keep the fields growing 24/7. Our beach runs along the Cobham Bay, which is a small bay that sits along the James River. It's just across the river from Jamestown. Our shoreline features a lot of fossils that you can find almost instantly. Our beach is a fossil beach where you can just walk down a short stretch and find a whole bunch of them just sitting around everywhere. But we also have a lot of shark's teeth that guests can find. We even have guests who sometimes find Megalodon teeth out here. Guests are allowed to take as many shark's teeth as they can from our beaches, including those Megalodon teeth if they're lucky enough to find one, but fossils have to stay on the beach. I would tell anybody who's interested in the rich history of Virginia, as well as getting away to a small corner where nature is still, very vibrant and abundant here. It's a great place to just come contemplate the histories that we have, lose yourself in the nature that surrounds us, and maybe camp out here if you want to see the stars. It's a beautiful park in a quiet part of Virginia. It's a perfect getaway.